CheddaGuapBoyz, what up? What up? Some sick shit right here. I see y'all call it WiG's disease. It's nasty. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna talk about something real sick on this. We gonna get real sick. John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same region, same rhetoric from history, fam. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie. John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same ideology, it's not a mystery, man. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie. Stephen Miller from Trump's White House staff single-handedly blocked $4 billion in cash put aside by Democrats to make up for the past, to support black farmers and promote black ag. America First Legal, they sued to stop that, and efforts for diversity at every level in class. Translation: if you hire in blacks, the assumption's that they unqualified for the task. You don't gotta trust what I'm charging, just look up the second-term plan for Trump's Justice Department. Axios, the Rooney Rule forced the NFL to abandon it. Can't even interview two black people for manager. They say that's anti-white racism. That's the Republican position today, youngin'. That white America's oppressed and they're victims if any one of us has a success. It's safe to say the party of Lincoln's been laid to rest and replaced with a hate cult. Resentment binds the whole thing together like a staple. Anyone that needs somebody to blame for their shortcomings get pimped inside the stable. Like better have my tax cuts and blame food stamps when the debt gets racked up. I ain't defending Pelosi and Kente kneeling or Biden going on Charlemagne straight illin'. But someone trying too hard to make you like them shouldn't make you join those motivated by spite. For Trump ended consent decrees, Biden brought them back, executive orders, banned police chokeholds and all of that. The Voting Rights Act, conservatives still stalling that. Red state purging voters, of course they target blacks. Think about it while you waiting in that line in a white neighborhood, you'd vote in a tenth of the time. And someone chose to do that, cause their strategy was based on holding you back. Your ancestors wasn't stupid, they strategically understood how to be part of a movement. Take their achievements for granted at your own risk. Think about it while you standing in the wrong way. John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same region, same rhetoric from history, fam. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie. John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same ideology, it's not a mystery, man. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie.
Here's what they think about you.
Nobody owes you anything for slavery. If you want to tell the truth about it, it is you who owe.
Here's what they think about you.
This is Martin Luther King on steroids, okay?
What America are we going back to make America great again? The one where women couldn't vote or black people were swinging from cheap trees? I would say to him if I was standing in front of him, I absolutely want to go back.
Here's what they think about you.
Perpetrator is a black person against another white person, which obviously happens more often in this country, given the fact that black Americans are the most murderous group in America by rate.
Here's what they think about you.
And the Civil Rights Act, though, let's be clear, created a beast, and that beast has now turned into an anti-white weapon.
Yeah, and that's the reality. And so we just need to fundamentally relook at a lot of our civil rights legal regime.
Here's what they think about you.
If we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called the racist. But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. They're coming out and they're saying, I'm only here because of affirmative action. Yeah, we know you do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously.
Here's what they think about you.
Oh, and I agreed with many, many things you said, but I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. There is a core national identity that is the identity of the WASP. And that doesn't mean we can't take anyone else in, but the core around which the nation's values are formed is the WASP.
John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same region, same rhetoric from history, fam. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie. John C. Calhoun to Lindsey Graham. Same ideology, it's not a mystery, man. Ever since Strom Thurmond switched parties in the 60s, the GOP's been the home of the hateful Dixie.